Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I would like to compare 4 cars that I used to own in the past to the GTR. So if you are looking for a car that I used to own and you're thinking maybe you should go with the GTR, so here is the video. It's snowing actually outside like crazy. It just started, so there's a lot of slush and I wanted to take the car out, but I've decided to stay in and just record this video. And by the way, I got this amazing hoodie from my wife for Christmas. It says Nissan GTR on it. It looks like a 8-bit. It's awesome. She got me a bunch of GTI t-shirts. So that's nice. So let's go back with the cars previously that I used to have. So let's go back. I had many cars in the past, and if you scroll back to my other videos, you can check that video out. But let's go back 4 cars before that. So I'm gonna talk about the Evo 10 that I used to have. 911 Porsche Turbo. So Evo 10 and 911 Turbo, I had them at the same time. And then B7 Audi RS4 and the BMW M4 that I used to own before the GTR. So I'm gonna compare Evo and my 911 Turbo at the same time. So this video is probably will be about maybe 8 to 10 minutes. So yeah, let's do it. So Evo was a pretty cool car. I used to have Evos in the past. I had 03 and 05 Evo RS. Both were brand new when I purchased them. The Evo 10 was previously owned, and then I had the 911 Turbo. So I use the Evo more than my 911 Turbo because that's when I actually started I started a family, and the kid is now 10 years old. But it was more practical. The Evo was more practical than 911 Turbo. I don't track. I daily the cars, but I don't track. So the Evo 10, obviously 4-door all-wheel drive, as I live in Chicago and I'm an all-wheel drive turbo guy. I love to use the cars all season round, and the Evo was nice, but over time it felt that I needed more power, and pretty much we needed to get a different car because it was too small, and we got the dogs. So as you guys know, I have a German Shepherd dog, and we have other 2 small dogs. So I got rid of the Evo and we got the SQ5 Audi, which is even more compact. You can, pack the things in the back, pack the dogs, and we needed that. So I got rid of the Evo, and the Evo had about 90,000 miles on it, and I put tons of miles on it. I did wheels, tune, exterior, interior. It looked good. Maybe if I have time, I'll just post a photo, but the Evo is actually in the channel. If you scroll back to my older videos, there is a gray Evo that I actually sold. It's shown. So now I had the Audi and I had the 911 Turbo. Now the problem was the 911 Turbo was too small, and it felt kind of unsafe when you have a kid sitting in the back. And my wife said that what happens if we get rear-ended, that the car is small, and it's pretty dangerous, when you have 3 people in the car. And me, my wife, my son, we always travel and pack. We always go places together. We always, enjoying things together, and we always either take the Audi or we had the Porsche. But the Porsche, you can't even take the grocery shopping. You can't put the stuff in the back because it's too small, and the kid. So it was sitting most of the time in the garage, and it had suspension, wheels and the tune. No, suspensions, exhaust, and tune, and I enjoyed the car a lot. It had probably 80 more horsepower over stock. It was straight pipe exhaust. It sounded amazing. Also is in the channel. You can see as I'm reviewing the exhaust on my 911. but the car sat. Most of the time it basically sat in the garage. And I'm the guy that I like to enjoy my cars. I like to take the cars out whenever I want to. So I've decided to get rid of the Porsche, and which was kind of crazy when people say this, but I got rid of it and I got good money for it, and that was in 2019, I think end of 2018 or 19 beginning, I don't remember. And I found low miles B7 RS4 Audi 2007. It already had the wheels and the exhaust and the tune, because I checked the VIN number and it matched with one of the companies, so they said the car had a tune already. So I watched a lot of videos on that car. I loved how it sounded. It probably the best sounding car I ever owned. It was very DTM, sound European, had that V8 rumble. And I enjoyed this car for about, I don't know, maybe 8 months or so. And I got bored with it because it did not have a lot of power. On YouTube, everyone was like, "Man, this car is fast, blah blah blah." But when I got the car, it was a-okay. It was very it had 4-door, really amazing when you have family and you want to pack the stuff, go road trip, whatever. Very, you could put things in, and big trunk, all-wheel drive, naturally aspirated V8. But the first day I got the car, it got the check engine light. But I fixed it. It was like $25. I had I scanned the computer and I pulled the code out. It was just a little tiny a sensor that was cracked, like a vacuum, I think. So then I decided to do the cleaning. I did the carbon cleaning on the B7 RS4 because that's number one. So I thought maybe it needs carbon cleaning. That's why it's crazy slow or whatever. So I did it. It wasn't that bad, but I cleaned it, and the car was still like, it felt heavy. It had nice sound, but it felt very heavy, and to me it was just too damn slow. I don't know, but maybe in the future I'm gonna get another one, but I'm not trading in any more cars. I'm done. I'm gonna rather keep it and just buy another car, or we'll see. But then I checked the BMW, and I used to have E46 M3 back in the day. I had that car for about 4 years when I sold it, so I got the F82 M4. I did the tune, the downpipes. It was stage 2, a lot of like exterior carbon fiber pieces, blah blah blah. On the highway, it was amazing. I loved it. It had tons of room in the back. It sucks, I wish I got the if I knew, I wish I got the M3, because it's a 4-door, so it's nice. So you don't have to each time get out, open the door, let the kid in. But I got really good deal. I got it. The car had 40,000 miles, and I got it for like 42,000, I think. So it was manual, all the options, display, exclusive package, blah blah blah, red seats, red interior. I think it's called like, I don't remember the exact name, but I had everything on it. So I bought it. I love that car. It drove good and everything. But again, rear wheel drive. I could slap the slicks on it and it would hook, but the first and second gear, seriously, like, even if it was manual, and I think my theory is now, if your car is pushing 500 horsepower and you have a manual, and I get it, but this is from my point of view, you always have to stare at that RPM gauge, to shift. Your eyes are like all over the place, and you're very focused, blah blah blah. So to go back, the tires I had good tires on it, but the car would never hook. Like, going from the first gear, you wanted to take off fast, even if it had that much power, it wouldn't hook. Second gear was the same thing. You tried to punch it, the car would just fishtail, and it would take off, but if I have that much power and then I cannot put that power down, so what's the point? It's just the same thing. I had the 996 turbo, it was manual. So going from the first gear, when you punched it, there was literally no first gear. You had to shift it right away into second. And if you do it too fast, and it will grind, and I don't know. That's just me. That's my point of view. So don't quote me on it. That's, a lot of people may say I'm crazy. Like, what are you saying? This is, but that's just me. So I found the GTR because a year before that I drove one, and believe it or not, I was never into the GTRs. I would not pay attention, nothing. My friend used to own one too that I knew, and it was, I don't know, it was just, I didn't care. But once I drove one from the dealer, the guy let me drive one because I was about to buy a white one, had 60,000 miles on it or something around that, 53. I felt in love right away. Like, I felt connected with the car, and it felt like I owned that car before. So I was like, man, this is nice. So I was looking for deals, and I picked up that black GTR that I have right now for dirt cheap, and it's a 09. But I'll show you in a second. Like, in the interior is nice and everything. So yeah, so I had to have all-wheel drive car again, and I love it. I just go from the red light, I just gun it, and I'm gone. I'm gonna probably make extra 100 horsepower on it. I'm not going more. I love how the car is reliable. So far it's been 6-7 months so far, and no issues whatsoever with the car. And I feel like that whenever you push more power, then things starts to happen. Like, I had the Evo that was heavy modified, and that thing was always something was on and off that had to be fixed. But it was a 4-cylinder, so maybe it's a little bit different. But I love the GTR so far. So this is my 4 cars that I used to own in the past to compare with the GTR. Yeah, it's 2-door, it's all-wheel drive, but the power, the mods are endless. I can push 800, 900, 1000, 1500 horsepower. Whatever power I want, I can push it, and it never probably gets old. So far, I'm gonna keep that car probably for a very long time, maybe even forever. But I always say that to every car I own, and I always change to something else. I love the Audi RS4 Avant, which is more compact. I compact the dogs and everything, but this car it's discontinued, and I think the price, also the GTR holds the price like crazy. I can make probably, I know I'm gonna be very open with you guys. The Curvana or whatever the car place you sell the car, they offered me 57,000 almost for my car. I could just get rid of it and make, like, I don't know, $15,000, 14,000. But what's the point? What else I'm gonna buy? The car prices now are crazy. So yeah, this is my, wow, this is actually 13 minutes right now video. So yeah, this is about it. If you have any questions, let me know. But let's say again, I live in Chicago, and I love going fast off the line and just hook and I'm gone. So I really like this car a lot. It drives nice, it handles good, it feels really heavy, everything feels just mechanical, and I love it. So yeah, this is my video to compare all cars. Sometimes you can compare car to another car, but that's what I'm saying. So it looks like I need car that is more not compact, but it's more reliable. My son can still fit in the back. I'm only 5'10", so he can sit in the back, no problem. I just could, my chair forward, and we all pack in and we go. Usually on the weekend we go out. I take the GTR, and that's it. So yeah, this is my video. It's 14 minutes, almost 15. Wow, when you record, the time just flies. I'm not gonna probably clip that video. I want to just to upload it the way it is. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I have another video coming up Maybe I'll upload it another one tomorrow, because I actually purchased something off eBay. I'll show you what it is. Oh, and now let me show you the interior right now, how it looks for 2009. I've seen a lot of 09 GTRs and 10s. The interior looks so crappy, so that means the previous owner really took care of this car. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.